Today we open wide.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
And please welcome one of the creators and stars of the hit Netflix show Big Mouth. Season 3 is streaming on Netflix today. It's Nick Kroll. Y'all.
Welcome to the show, Nick.
Big fans, man. Big fans.
Big fans.
Glad to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you probably get this question all the time, but because of what we're about to do today, we need to know, how big is your mouth really? What? Oh, yeah. You guys have both got me beat.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna put your mouth and mine and Rhett's along for the ride to the test. It's time for, hey Nick Kroll, if we may be so bold, how much food can those cheeks of yours hold?
All right, we're gonna be given a food that comes in 3 sizes, small, medium, and very large, and our job is to get that food completely into our mouths, and the bigger the food, the more the points.
Okay, and to determine who gets which size food, we've gotta answer a mouth-related trivia question, and whoever has the closest answer, according to Stevie, gets to pick who puts which size food in their mouths.
Great.
And we're playing for a very significant prize. The winner will have their lips gently dabbed with a napkin by Nick Kroll.
Oh.
Oh yeah!
Oh.
3 size muffins, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. All right, so here's our first question. How many gallons of saliva does the average person produce in their lifetime?
What?
Gallons?
How much is a gallon?
Well, just.
What's an average person's lifespan?
And am I an average person? That's what I'm thinking.
All right, I'm doing math over here. Warning.
I am not doing math.
All right,
You are doing math.
well, I'll just give my answer. Mine
Okay.
is 240,000 gallons.
What?
Okay,
That
I like
seems
that.
high.
What's 300 meaning, what's times 80? 300 times 80.
300 gallons a year?
Yeah, like 1 gallon at like
That's
a day.
almost a gallon a day.
Yeah, I'm hydrated, man.
I came way down from that. I said 7,500.
Okay, I said 10,000 gallons.
Well, you're both low, of course. What's the answer, Stevie?
Well, Link, the answer is 8,000 gallons.
Whoa!
You guys are so close.
You got it. You
round
got
up, buddy.
it. Right? Well done.
240.
Listen, I don't need to know trivia. I just need to have a big mouth.
You've been
Yeah, that
slobbering
is the
quite a
truth.
bit.
So you
Okay,
get
so
to
I got to
assign.
determine who's going to eat what. Now, I got a small mouth, but it's not that small. I can't do that.
Can you do 2 points?
I'm going to do this.
Oh, you.
And now the question is, who gets the big one? You know what? I would like to give our guest, Nick, an opportunity to get out to an early lead.
Okay.
I'm a nice guy.
And the goal is for me to get this in my mouth without chewing it.
Yeah, you can stuff, but you can't chew.
Okay.
Okay, well.
We're ready?
I'm ready. 1 point. Good gracious. That's nothing, man. I think he said, I'm trying to whistle. Oh. With room. With room to spare, he says.
All right, let's see the next question.
Okay, it says, what is Chase mouthing?
What?
I am your nightmare.
I have no idea, but I.
Keep looping it.
Can you loop it more?
Keep looping it.
You got a lot of loops there.
Keep going. It's hard.
Uh,
I don't really know how to spell that.
I got it.
I have no clue.
I got it. I have no doubt.
All right, since you know what it is, you should go last.
Okay. Yeah, I know I have it.
I said I Lou Pictures. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah, I said I'm Lil Britches.
I got it. Hydrate your milks.
is that it? What
All
did he
right,
say?
Let's see what he actually said.
I licked your pickles.
Oh gosh,
Oh.
he freaking licked our.
Oh, he licked the pickles?
I choose to believe. Now, Stevie, who are you gonna award this to?
Well, Link, that's not even a word. What is, I don't.
Lou is a person, but it can be a verb.
Okay, so Nick said hydrate, and hydrate's kind of like lick. So I think it's gonna go with Nick for this one.
All right.
Hydrate your
Man.
milks.
All right, so you get to choose. You want to go for the 3-pointer? It's gonna be great for the GIFs.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm better with than I am vertical. Yeah. I mean, since you just did it, I feel like I'm gonna give you that honor.
Thank you.
Of this, it's already in front of you. I'm gonna take this one. It's a point play.
Right, yeah.
And that,
I think I can do it.
I think you can handle that.
I think I can.
I think I can go with
That's yeah.
because I want to avoid
Yeah.
what I want to avoid.
Sure.
Okay.
No judgment here.
Might have to open up the throat canal.
Oh, gosh. Well, get started and let's see.
Oh, can it go that way? I don't think it's gonna go that way. Oh wow.
No!
Oh yes.
You can do it, Link! You can do it!
I believe in you, bro. Oh, do
feel
you
like
want me to slice your cheek off just to open up some space
I
there?
feel like it's gonna rip.
Can you go deep, bro? Oh.
I might have to.
Yeah.
Valiant effort.
No. Nice work.
0 points.
Okay.
0 pride.
This is like cartoon spaghetti.
Yeah.
This is like some real Lady in the Tramp here.
Yeah. That is quite a meatball.
Yeah, that is a meatball.
All right, let's see the next question. In ancient times, long before we had dentists, tooth decay was believed to be caused by blank blank. Okay.
Okay.
There's only 2 blanks, Nick. What are you doing?
I drew something to accompany it just to clarify.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay, I say that in ancient times, long before we did, tooth decay was believed to be caused by evil spirits, and then I drew an evil spirit.
Yeah, the tooth decay spirit.
Yeah, the tooth decay spirit.
Just going in there and just kind of brushing on some decay.
Yeah.
I'm still being informed by Chase earlier. I think tooth decay was caused by little britches.
Little bit like too tight pants.
Tight pants.
Your pants are too
I
tight.
feel like Little Britches could be like a Newsies rapper.
I said potty mouth. People, say bad words and whatnot.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
I think
so
Nick is closest, I'm
the
guessing.
correct answer is toothworms. It was believed that the toothworm bore a hole through your tooth and hid beneath the surface, and the treatment was to remove your crown and then pull out your nerves, which were thought to be the worms.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
That's a problem.
I mean, you gave me little britches and potty mouth, and I'm sorry. I gotta give this to Nick again. Evil spirits, worms.
Kind of like a worm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dispute that.
All right, Nick. So you're in the driver's seat again.
Well, I think we know.
You think you can handle it?
Oh, right. I have the option of taking it myself. I mean, let's just look at what we have here.
Right.
I think I can do this.
All right, you know what? And I don't think you can with the spaghetti.
With the spaghetti.
I'll give you 3 points if you can do it without the spaghetti. You agree to that?
Okay, I'm on board for that.
All right. That's fair.
But these two, you got to go a whole plate.
All right. You did the little guy. I'm gonna give you the little guy.
Aha, Rhett.
I'm gonna give you this guy.
This is going to be a test for my mouth.
Okay.
The question is, what do you start with, really?
Oh, that's a fair question.
Oh, we do have forks, guys.
Oh, we do?
I was about to just...
How is that gonna help?
Well, to get the spaghetti in my mouth.
What do you guys think? Do I...
Yeah, you can press like
Boy,
that
this
for
is
sure.
pleasant.
You gotta close the lips. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh. We're counting that.
I mean, if that's not a GIF. There you go.
Yeah, that.
You got it all in?
can't believe you did that, dude. Crazy. All right. No, there's a little noodle out.
You look like Popeye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, final question. Whose celebrity mouth is this?
Oh,
And of course,
That's all we get?
What's at stake here is
the future of humanity.
huge freaking chicken salad.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's a big chicken salad.
Could have been too much tuna.
I know. I'm allergic to tuna.
Yeah,
We knew that.
I know. Thank you. It feels like it should be a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, it needed
But
to be.
I want to say that thanks for cutting the crust off here.
Not here though.
Not here though.
No.
Whose
It was
celebrity
pointless
mouth is
over there.
this? I like it.
It's a good looking mouth.
It's a nice mouth.
It's a close mouth.
got a good feeling.
It looks like a young mouth. And none of this can be used in a court of law, correct?
Right. No.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm sorry. This is really, it's like, I'm finding this very distracting and interesting. Okay,
You are in the lead, so there's a lot at stake.
I know, and I'm gonna, this is the right answer, I know it.
All right. What's your answer?
It's not, I just wrote Tom Cruise. It's not, I don't think it's Tom Cruise. You imagine Tom Cruise, that was his smile?
It could be. I don't know. It could be.
I went with Angelina Jolie, who is John Voight's daughter.
This is
Okay,
true.
It's good.
We do not know.
Good clarification.
This is true.
Right?
You know what?
Yeah.
I think this is Nick Kroll's
Oh,
mouth,
you know
everybody.
what?
Hold on. That is Nick Kroll.
It is my mouth.
Oh yes! Look at that. See the
I
beard.
should have known, man. You didn't know your own mouth.
I didn't, because I hate this picture.
What are you looking at?
It's, I believe at the first film premiere, I hate this picture because I didn't know how to smile at premieres. It was like the first
What do
premiere
you
I
look
run
at,
to.
you
I,
know?
boy,
Okay.
I really lost on all counts on that one.
All right, but you're winning this game. You're ahead by 3. So
Only I could
this
come
is
back.
impossible.
But I'd have to eat that whole chicken salad.
You'd have to eat that. There's no way I can win.
So you might as well just try to get that big ass tuna sandwich, this chicken sandwich in your mouth.
So I'll do this just for pride. Fine.
Wow. It's all about pride.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say.
It's my show.
I don't care that you've only got 2 points. If you get that entire thing in your mouth, you win.
Yeah, I agree.
It could be compressible. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
All right, let's go with what we've got, guys.
Okay. Well, you've done that. Not bad.
That's 1 point.
This is not a small thing to do.
So you've tied with Rhett right now, unless you can seal the lips. Okay, pretty easy. Pretty easy.
Okay. Yep. That was simple. Now the real question.
Okay, save it for later.
Can I take this to go?
Yeah, it's like it's still dry.
Yeah. That is,
I mean, this is.
it's a lot of chicken salad.
It's very compressible. There's a lot of air in there. Yeah. I think you
Yeah.
got to kind of roll it a little bit,
Yeah.
get it, and because none of it's really going in yet.
Oh my God.
Okay, you know what? You don't even need that.
Yeah, you got it. You got this in the bag, man. There's no question. You're good to go. Oh, are you about to choke? Oh, here it comes.
Is it reaching
Here
the back?
comes.
Oh, look.
Oh,
That's the shape of Link's mouth.
there it is.
Wow.
I made a sculpture.
Yeah, but it's also like you could take that to the orthodontist and just be like,
Like, hey, I don't.
here's
have to
the
do that
model.
thing.
Here's what you need. You don't have to do the molding anymore.
Okay, well, Nick, that means that you win, and you're the one who wins a gentle dab on the lips by Nick Kroll.
Oh,
So here's your napkin.
thanks. Little lip dab. I'm gonna do myself, but really, I feel like we're all winners today. I'm gonna give you a little dab.
That's
Thank you, Nick Kroll.
Yeah. Oh.
I do feel like a winner.
Yeah.
okay. Thanks, Nick, for joining us today. Make sure you check out Big Mouth, available on Netflix right now.
Also, you can catch Nick doing stand-up on the Middle-Aged Boy Tour and starring in The Addams Family on October 11th.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Now you say you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Hi, my name is Colton. And my name is Anchovy. We're from Tampa, Florida, and it's time to spin the Wheel of Mythicality.
Hey, pretty convincing. Click the top link to watch us test what we learn in sex ed with Nick and Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land. Are you a member of the Mythical Society? Well, you can now access extra badges and pins at mythical.com.